Hey, what's up? So, for the last week or so, I have been home alone, and I gotta admit, it's been pretty boring. My wife went to Asia, and I didn't want to go to Asia for like 2 whole months, so I told her I'd meet her up in a little bit. So, I've been by myself for the last 10 days or so, and yeah, it's been pretty boring. Last Saturday, my whiteboard fell off the wall, and it broke the baseboard. So, I was fixing it on Saturday night, and I actually had a lot of fun doing it, which is really lame. But I actually had all the materials to fix it. I had all the tools and materials to fix it, which means I'm a real adult. I don't have to go to Home Depot or anything, right? So I'm realizing now that at my age, being by yourself is pretty boring, and hanging out with your friends is kind of difficult as well because I would say half my friends here have kids, and I think hanging out with your friends and their kids is like I want to say like a net neutral, right? To hang out by yourself. So the extra effort that goes to hang out with them, I think, is it could be considered a lot of work. And then my friends that don't have kids, I usually hang out with them like as couples. So I don't know if it's weird if I hit them up to hang out with just me. I don't know what if that'd be fun or not for them. And then I probably have other friends that I don't hang out with as much because for whatever reason. And then I don't know, it just feels weird hitting them up. So yeah, I've been just by myself for the last 10 days or so. And yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely an extrovert, but I just feel like when you get older, like something about hanging out with people is just like you don't need to do it as often or something. But then again, I am very bored, so I don't know. But I've developed this new thing I've been doing every day, which I'm sure isn't it's not like anything I invented or anything, but it's been changing my life a little bit. And basically what it is I've been waking up every day and I've been writing down a couple of things like in a journal. And I've had a really hard time trying to stick to a journal for the last 10 years just because one, my handwriting is really shitty, and then also two, like I just can't consistently do anything for a long period of time. So like I've had like a gratitude journal like next to my bed that I never write in. I've had like a food journal. I've tried to like keep documents on like Google Keep or like on Sheets or whatever. And I would just do it for like, a little couple of days and I would just forget about it. So I've been doing this for about like 2 weeks or something. So I don't know if I'm not in a position where I can start like hella talking about it, but I feel like I'm in a good position. I feel like I'm gonna try to do this for like for the rest of my life. And what I find useful about it is a couple things. So basically every day I wake up, I just write down a few things. So I write down basically what my 1 year goals are, what my 1 month goals are, and what my 1 week goals are. And then every day I wake up and I just read those over. Because I think the problem is I always have all these goals and I just forget about them, right? Or I don't like keep track of them, or I don't even know when I wrote them. So I wrote the dates when I wrote them and when the dates is due by, and I just review them every day. So that's the first thing I do. And then I write down like one sentence of what I did yesterday. Then I write down what else I do, like how I feel about how yesterday went. So like I think it went well. I didn't think it went well. Then I'll write down how my body's feeling, and I write down what I ate yesterday. And those two things are more specific to me because I have a lot of inflammation, and then I've been very bad at keeping a food journal and like a pain tracker. So like I've been doing that here now. Um, and how I keep track of it, I print these sheets off of like I made like a little Microsoft Word document. I just print it out and I just put it in a three ring binder. And I also write down like what time I went to bed last night, what time I woke up. I have little check boxes on exercise I've been doing, and then I do 20 minutes of mind power. So I do the mind powers in the morning instead of at night. So I've been doing mind powers every day for the last 14 days or whatever it is. And then I spend 5 minutes thinking about a YouTube video. And then I write that down. So then even if it's a bad idea, I'll write it down. But that's whatever I can think about in 5 minutes, I'll write it down. And I don't necessarily need to make a video out of it, but at least I have an idea I can go back and think about it. And then I write down I have a little area up here for my second brain. So like anything that I think about during the day that I need to remember, I just write it down because I have all these ideas and I think I have ADD. So whenever I think about something, I start changing my mind and doing that thing. But instead of doing it, I just write it down and I'll do it later so I can keep on task. And then I write down a list of everything I want to accomplish for today that's non-work related. And on the back side, I write everything I want to accomplish for the day that is work related. And I do all this in the morning. So then I have a list of things to do and then I just knock them out. And then I've been doing this for like 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, I just been feeling really, really accomplished at the end of the day. And before, I just feel like a lot more scattered brain. I'm just like doing tasks and like things are coming up. I'm I'm just like doing random shit all the time. But now I'm just like very, really, really like, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. If I don't get it done, then I just move on to the next day, and it's totally fine. At least I have a track of what I'm doing. So something about the to-do list and then keeping track of my goals and then doing the mind powers every day is making me feel really accomplished at the end of the day. I don't know if like I don't know if it's like I'm actually accomplished anything, but I just feel more accomplished, which is in itself really good. Because a lot of times before, I feel like I didn't really get anything done, and I just feel really bad about myself. I feel like I waste a lot of time, but this is actually making me feel great. So I would highly recommend just making your own daily routine and whatever it is. I think the goals things is really clutch, and then just writing down what you want to do for the day, and then just keeping track of it is really clutch as well. And yeah, I can't believe I haven't done this before. I don't know what I was doing before, but hopefully I stick with it and I'll keep you updated. But I'm 2 weeks in, and maybe I'll keep it up for like another 3 months, and I'll make an update in 3 months. Hope this video helps. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.